All right, greetings everyone. This is going to be part two of what is divination, and we're going to break down some science of how it works. So, this next process, part two, is going to be talking about where does divination start? Like, what's the whole entire internal process? Okay, and you can find a lot of information on it. And you contact me, I'll be able to guide you through a lot of it and help you complete a full consultation. And you're gonna really love it. I mean, it's not really, it's serious, but you enjoy yourself, kick back, relax, get your pen and papers, light your incense, get your candles, and really learn. So here we go. Here we go. All right. Where does divination start, people? Can anybody know? Anybody want to comment or leave anything? All right. Divination starts one in the mind. Yes, simple as that. Divination starts from your mind first and foremost. That is how this whole process goes. Why? Because you are the living entity of the universe. You are God's highest form of creation. So anything and everything that's going on with the planet, that's going on with the universe, that's going on with yourself, with your neighbor, with your kids, or that tree is gonna come through you and me. And it starts in the mind. So divination is really a part of the divine mind. It is the big, big mind of the universe that everybody calls many different names. And it's let's say a small mind, which is our individual selves when we are connected. Okay? So when you're dealing with divination, divination is the process and the cycles of thought and the thought transmissions coming to and from our minds to the source of creation. How about that? Write that down. Write that down. You know. Okay, so everything starts in the mind. Divination comes in the mind, and we're going to break down a few different ways. We're going to go into how some ways it's going to come in the mind, because even saying the mind is still general. So let's go into premonition. Premonition, your next start point. Premonition is what? Seeing something before it actually comes to pass. And I know so many of y'all watching this video, if not everyone, has been through some form of premonition in your life. I don't care what color, what race, I mean, it's the same thing, religion, you have a form of premonition, meaning that you've seen a complete vision that came to your mind out of nowhere, and you knew something about whatever it was, whether you were asleep or awake. You seen something clear as day, even if it was for 3 seconds, and that thought vanished. And when it came to pass, you sat back and thought, like, man, I seen this before. To the point you'd be thinking you had deja vu. Why? Because you already knew. You see what I'm saying? So divination is in the mind, and you're going to receive it through the mind's eye, through foresight, right? Exactly. Where else would it go? Okay. Well, I'd say another place is going to go. It's going to go through your next start point, and that was going to be through intuition. Write that down. First you got premonition, now you have intuition. Intuition is like dealing with the science of the heart of the mind of the heart. Excuse me. Okay? So when you have your feelings, your gut feelings, just your raw knowing of something, when you say, man, I need to do this, man, I need to do that, girl, I shouldn't do this, girl, I shouldn't do that. That gut intuition, which we all have, use, and know, is another way divination comes through you. Because, see, remember, you are a being. Things are moving through you. Okay? So, for one, you seeing it. Two, you feeling it in your heart and your soul. You just like, man, I just know something finna happen. Right? That's divination. Okay? Then that third star point is going to be audio transmission. And the shorter term is hearing. Hearing things. You know how people say, man, God put it on my heart, and man, I heard this and I heard that. You've heard whispers. You know, this entity whispered through your ears about something. You felt like you heard a voice in your head. And guess what, people? Most of you do. Don't feel crazy. A lot of us do. You know, it's an old proverb. They say when you pray, you're speaking to God. When you meditate, you're listening to God. Okay? So therefore, you can hear the creative forces in the universe. Divination is going to help decipher what actually is speaking to you. Is it an ancestor? Is it a force of nature? Is it this? Is it that? You know, that's what, these are here for and things like that. You see, to help shuffle and decipher what was what. But ultimately, you got your 3 points of where divination comes from. And that is one, your mind, your complete, utter knowing, right? One. Two, your vision, bring premonition. And three, your hearing, also known as audio transmission. So those are the main key points that divination comes through, right? And you're going to experience that. And it don't have to be exactly in that order. Sometimes you might hear something, then see something, and then you be like, oh, dang, that's what that means, So, guys, these are just tools, tips, and trainings of different topics that we can use to triumph our life. Using these technologies and these principles that is naturally given to us, we got everything we need. We know all there is to know. Let's organize and continue to get it and produce the information and wisdom that is here. Sure. Okay. So next, another way you're going to get into divination is through your dreams. Now, dreams is really going to be your most powerful, because it's really all in one, right? Because you can see it, you know it, you hear it, right? It's a full-on experience. Your dream is actually a reading itself. This is how when you're asking yourself questions and you go into sleep hoping to find that answer, right? Or when you go to sleep and you dream about all the things that's happened to your day, these are the sciences that we're talking about. So dreams is going to really give you the whole shebang. And once again, you still wake up and we work with these and we figure out and determine, make sure that we decipher their dream correctly. And then sometimes you just know so much, it's just like, already know what you need to do. You get up and go to work, right? Spiritual work. You see, so divination, the way it comes to you is a natural process of you intellectually comprehending something. You see what I'm saying? So even going to school or any form of creative learning is increasing your divination. It is your mind muscle memory, right? Mental focus, clarity. So you can use to know all things, right? It's not just you. It's not just that you will never know anything and never get your questions answered that you have here in this life. I guarantee you, it's an answer, reasons, and remedies for all the things that you're experiencing right now, this very moment. So it's up to you to get up and press that call button and say, you know what? I need to get this work done. You know what? I need to know this. I need to know that. It's time to work. It's time to move. Man, know thyself is one of the greatest proverbs ever introduced to the planet. Because you have to know thyself so you can heal thyself, right? Okay. So, moving right along, we're going to keep this thing pushing. Let's see. So, next video we'll be talking about the different styles of divination, how divination is performed throughout the world, through different cultures and traditions. It's going to be fun. So, y'all stay tuned and live And I'm out for now. Check out part 3. Asha.